I'm excited to plan out the month with you guys. I didn't upload a plan with me last month in May because I've just been working on so many projects at once, and sometimes the monthly plan with me is just don't work out. Yeah, basically I've just been working on two major projects. One is the course. Of course, I've been talking about this for what feels like forever, but I'm finally in the last stages of the course process. Everything is pretty much done, except I'm just waiting on some updates to my website so that way you can access the course through my website. That's why I haven't really had a exact launch date yet, just because certain things are and certain timelines are out of my hands. So I'm just making sure that everything is ready to go so that whenever I hit launch, it's all ready for you guys. So I'm excited about that. If you want to know more information about that, I uploaded a little course trailer as well as a email sign up. I've also been working on a mid-year planner, and I'm so excited about this planner. I mean, I'm always excited about new products and new things, but I haven't done a mid-year planner since I started Flourish Planner. And this year I decided to do one because I've been really wanting to switch up my planning routine. And I feel like in previous years, I have designed planners based on what I know my audience wants and what I know people really want to use. And a lot of those planners have been super productivity focused, schedule, time block focused. For this year's mid-year planner, I kind of just wanted to do something that... All right, the FedEx guy was here, so I wasn't gonna be filming myself in front of him. No way! What was I saying? I designed it just for me at first. I wanted something that was more easily customizable from week to week, and something that was more kind of like bullet journal vibes, which I feel like is what I started my planning journey kind of doing. So here's a little preview of the planner. Right, so this is the planner that I have been using for the last few weeks, and I just love it so much. Basically, you have your week over here, and it's pretty open-ended. There's no lines or anything, so you can do lines right as big or as small as you want. There's not a lot of structure, which I like, and I kind of just wrote in my like dinners on the side for each day. Then over here, instead of having like a structured to-do list with prompts and all of the things already filled out, I decided that I just wanted something that was super freeform. And I like this because I was able to make my to-do list into two different sections based on like personal tasks and work tasks. I was able to write out my workout routine. I put some goals up here at the top, and then I like to put little quotes or Pinterest pictures, or I just was able to use some of my stickers. And the final version of this actually looks different because I have monthly tabs and it's dated, and I also changed some of the fonts and things. So it is going to look a little bit different than this, but this is the general idea of the mid-year planner. And it is landscape, which I know is different than what I've done before. I'm sure not everybody is going to want a landscape, but I actually really like it, and I just love this layout so much. So the best part is that you can plan as much or as little as you like, and there's really no prompts at all, so there's nothing that you have to feel like you have to fill out. But yeah, overall I love it, and it's making me excited to plan out my week and day again, so that's always a good sign. That's not the final design. It actually looks different. Now I can show you a little sneak peek. So this is a sneak peek. I don't know if you can really see that. Yeah, basically I've just been craving something more simple. I haven't been really in the mood to create these super productive time block plans like I used to do, where every minute of my day is catered towards some sort of productive activity or just having a much more structured plan. I've just been really wanting something that's more of a loose plan and something that has a lot of ability to customize based on the week, because some weeks I am very busy and I need to write out multiple different lists, and I can do that over here. But then other weeks I might be having a slower week and I can just do something more creative or something else in that free space. I haven't ever released a mid-year planner before, so I'll be interested to see if this is something that you all are interested in, but I'm really excited about this. But overall, other than those projects, I've just been working on, taking care of my health, trying to prioritize working out and cooking at home, working on my garden, just prioritizing getting outside, just the simple things in life. And there's a huge bug. Just prioritizing getting outside, just the simple things in life. And it's really hard being an iPad influencer, all right? Just kidding. Okay, there's literally bugs everywhere. Just prioritizing getting outside, just the simple things in life. So without further ado, let's get into June planning. The first thing I did was update my GoodNotes because GoodNotes has been dropping some new features lately, which is really exciting. And even during the course of filming this video, I discovered a new feature I'd never seen, which was very exciting. I think I need to do an updated GoodNotes tips video because there's just been so many updates coming out with a lot of new fun things. But the first thing that I did was filled out my June dashboard. And then you guys know the drill. I just filled out all of my habits, all of my usual monthly habits that I try to keep track of, which is working out, reading, garden tasks, taking vitamins, hydrating, just a lot of health and wellness habits that I'm trying to keep, but all of these are pretty simple enough to the point where I can actually keep up with them. I feel like before I would try to put in new habits each month, but it was just overwhelming and I never stuck to it. So now I kind of just keep to my habit staples and I track them just to kind of make sure that I'm hitting them pretty consistently. I don't try to fill out these squares every single day. I just try to make sure that overall throughout the month, I'm hitting all of these buckets. And then here I'm just filling out my to-do list. There is a lot to do this month. I have to finish up all of the things for the course, finalize the mid-year planners, and just all of the social media and content on top of that. So it's just been very busy lately, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. And then I just wrote out my goals for this month and I kept these pretty simple. I just did my goal for garden care, just consistently taking care of the garden, daily movement, launching my course, creating healthy meals at home, and then also mid-year prep for the new planner launch. Then moving into the actual calendar for June, I'm just starting to plan out all of the birthdays and events I have this month. I feel like since June kind of feels like the beginning of summer, there's just a lot of things going on and a lot of fun events. So I have birthdays, I have a bachelorette party, and just other fun events coming up this month. What is this? Tape. What? I just am learning about this. I'm so behind. Wow. Okay. So after I discovered that new GoodNotes feature, which is very exciting, I just continued planning out all of the other events. I'm going to a high tea this month, which I've never done before, but going with my mom and my sisters, and it should be an experience. So I'm excited for all of these little fun things that I have planned out this month. I feel like a lot of times I'm planning out a lot of work tasks or just more like organizational, like practical tasks, but this month I have a lot of fun things happening, which is always exciting to plan out. But of course, after we plan the fun summer activities, we got to plan some work tasks. So I went ahead, I set some deadlines for myself for potential launch dates and just wrote down different video deadlines and various other projects like July Plan With Me, July wallpapers, all of that kind of stuff that I like to plan in every single month just to make sure that I'm hitting all of these different buckets of work and personal And once I was done kind of planning out my whole schedule, putting in some loose YouTube deadlines as well, I went to my notes and reminder section and I just put a little June calendar as well as a little flower painting. And then I used that new tape feature and just added the little tape to the sides, which I thought was really cute. And then I wrote in my June TBR. These are just the books that I want to read. I chose 3 books and I'm excited to read all of them. Once I was done with my monthly plan, it was time to focus on the vision board. And I had recorded this with myself talking you through, looking through Pinterest and creating the whole vision board. You can see me talking there on the side, but the audio was so bad that I can't use that at all. So I'm just gonna talk over this with the voiceover, but basically I've been really into thrifting, so I wanted to find some thrifting inspiration for my vision board this month. I've just been loving finding secondhand pieces because it's great on the wallet, it's super inexpensive, it's also better for the environment, and I also just feel like you find cool, unique pieces that nobody else has, which is always exciting. So I've been really into thrifting clothes, so I wanted to find some inspiration there. But I've also been really inspired to find dishware as well from thrift stores. So just finding cool glasses and mugs and all of that kind of stuff. So I was finding a lot of inspiration on Pinterest. I got a little carried away and spent way too long looking through all of these images. And of course, I also found reading inspiration, gardening motivation. I feel like my vision boards for each month have really been more of like a mood board rather than a vision board. And I know it's like a fine line of what the difference is. I feel like a vision board is like a super motivational board for all your goals, whereas a mood board is just like, what is the energy and the vibe that you're feeling recently? And that's kind of what I've been doing every single month. It's just creating more of a mood board of what I want to do more of in the month, things that I want to try out, things that inspire me and get me excited. And then you guys know the drill. I open up Canva and I start placing in all of my different images. So I have all of my gardening, reading, summer vibes, going on long walks, making sourdough bread. I mean, just the classic wholesome things that I love to do. And I actually really love how this vision board turned out. It's so colorful and just summery, and it really does get me excited for this season. I love this time of year. It's my absolute favorite. It can't be beat. I love fall too, but really nothing beats the summer for me. And that is the final June plan with me. Everything is organized and together. I have my whole calendar ready to go, looking cute and also very practical. And then my vision board / mood board for the month is bringing me so much joy. I can't wait to look at this throughout the month while I'm drinking my coffee in the morning and just getting excited to go thrifting and garden and get outside and do all of the fun summer activities. So I hope you guys enjoyed this June plan with me video, and maybe it inspired you to sit down and plan your month as well. Let me know what you guys are up to this June. If you have any goals or any fun things coming up, I would love to hear about it in the comments. And I hope you guys are having a good day wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.